Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. I'm laughing because it chose cinematic camera over emptiness, but that's fine. We are back in Cities Skylines with the city of Westwood. Wow, it's noisy over here. Where we just reached a population of 18,000, well on our way to our next milestone of 22,000, where we get some stuff that I really want to look at. But I want to check my power usage, which is getting low, which means we can use some solar updraft towers. I don't really know where I want these to be. Maybe this is a good spot for them over here. They wouldn't really be this close to a road, I don't think, in real life, but meh. I am not a height of realism builder. That should give us quite a bit of power for quite a while. Yeah, I dig that. And then they can just kind of be chilling there. Oh, but they don't have water. Bless their hearts. So we're just going to kind of... we're going to come down here and do this right. We're just going to bring that under there. Pretend that that fits. Bring this down. Go here. Go here. And right to there. And now all of that down there has water. I'm also going to get rid of that, because when we hit 18,000, I'm going to use it for some garbage processing. And this is going to be like a facilities plant down here, which I think will work out nicely. One thing I don't think is working out nicely is the growth of our city. It could grow a little faster. And to facilitate that, we are going to repurpose a huge section of town. So our population is going to drop quite a bit. One thing I did notice is our elementary education is suffering a bit, so I'm going to throw in a couple more elementary schools, but again, we're going to check childcare. We've got that one there that overlaps almost all of this. So we'll do one back here. And I'm going to throw in a couple more schools. Oh, no water over there either. I didn't realize I didn't finish my water pipes here. So let's do that. And here we can actually kind of get this somewhat following a grid. We are going to need to bring this one up, though, to get this area. We got a little bit of overlap there. It's fine. It is. It's fine. And we'll bring this one in here, but then we've got a little bit of area here that's not covered. We'll bring this guy over. And we'll bring this guy over. There we go. That should get most everything covered. Yeah, we could probably do with connecting these. Let's turn off these guidelines. Go where the natural break in zoning is, because that just works out to keep it under the street. Makes it real easy. And then turn that off. Cool. And then this should all be just about emptied out now. Yeah? Yeah. So I want to come through here and replace a few things. Mainly these smaller facilities. I'd rather replace them with larger facilities that are going to do a better job for us. Let's see, another police station? No, what are you? You're post office. Yeah, I guess you can stay there. It'll be fine. Okay, so we've got 2 elementary schools over here. We just built 2 more. This is going to all become high density. I think 2 will do it, though. I think we'll be okay with 2. Let's get healthcare sorted. Let's get this positioned so that we get some good coverage. There we go. And that is off. Yeah, that's not on the collector. It is on the local road. And then we'll get some police coverage in here. That'll give all of them nice coverage as well. And then let's just look at death care one more time. We could use a little bit over here in this corner. Nice. Nice. And that gives us a lot to work with. Park coverage. We've got quite a few parks sprinkled throughout there. We don't have the best up in this corner, or none up here. So these guys could use a park or two. How are we doing on our school, by the way? We'll get there. We should be there. I'm going to go ahead and give them another grant, because that next one, after this one, we're going to need 16 academic works. So that's everything that was zoned in. Looks like it is now gone. So that means we can come through here. I really don't want to go right here in this corner, so I may just leave that empty. But we can go ahead and follow our usual pattern. And this is kind of the way I usually do it, is the high density commercial along the collector, because that's where they would want to be. Followed by 4 tiles of office to take up the noise, because I don't know, I see a lot of builders build residential right up against high density commercial, and you're asking for healthcare problems if you do that. This buffer zone, like, these guys are still in fairly high noise, but it's not enough to cause them to have health issues. If you put residential right here, those people are going to experience health issues. They just are. I see it happen time and time again, and the people are like, wow, you got sick people over here. It's like, yeah, I wonder why. They've all got headaches. So give yourself some space. Give yourself a buffer. Plus, it's nice to have commercial right next to where people work, because then they'll go shop. I don't know if that's how it really works in the game, but that's how it works in my mind. Back here, we're going to do low density commercial. I think it was already here, so we're just going to put it back. I know maybe that seems silly, but I'm doing it. And then we'll go like that, and then we'll bring this to here, and then we'll go like that, and then we'll bring that right there. And then I think I want some offices in this corner. I think that'll look nice there, though we're going to have a weird shaped one. And then here we can just start doing residential, but I do want to get maybe... I really want to get to residential here. We don't have any office demand, though. But we will. As soon as we start zoning a lot of this, because, I mean, people are... Well, 25% of our people are highly educated. I don't know why it's not higher, to be honest. I mean, because I guess we just zone this in, and that's a big portion of our population. And our population is almost rebounded, and I haven't zoned any more residential in. So I might just kind of watch this for a second. How are we doing on upgrades over here? Education's holding you back, but of course you can't. These won't get to the next level, but you don't want to see it saying educate more citizens. You want to see it saying that can't upgrade because high-rise buildings are banned, like this one. That's what you want to see on these level 4 buildings when you've got a high-rise ban in place. That's your best route to go. I'm going to go ahead and put the residential in simply because I want to actually drive unemployment. I know that sounds so weird to say, but I kind of want some unemployment in the city to help us with the industry that we're trying to get up to 5-star over there in the corner. Just throwing in a few bits of commercial here. Let's do like 3x3 there. And maybe some right here by the park. And we could probably even do some low density here, and that'll be fine, but I'm not going to do anything right there. We got quite a few people using the park. Nearly 100 a week. I love seeing that pedestrian bridge get used, because that means they paid us to cross the highway and arterial instead of, going for free. And that makes me kind of happy. I almost wonder if I couldn't use another gate right here. I bet that wouldn't be a bad idea. So we're going to say sayonara to a couple houses. And we're going to do that on both sides. This side, not so much of a big deal. What do you mean distance too short? Your distance is too short, pal. There. But that made a really weird looking exchange. So let's oh, it just automatically squared it up. That's handy. Cool. And now they've got that extra entrance from their neighborhoods. I bet we'll see even more people paying to use this overpass. Look at them all. It's crazy. It's kind of nuts. It really is. 133 people a week. Wow, we boosted that quite a bit. That's silly. Cool, that's done emptying. So that's kind of what I was waiting on. Just want to see what my death care really is like in this section. And it's good. It's very good. So let's resume this. Let's take a look at our education. We're fine right now, but we're about to add a lot of people. We've got a little gap there, but I think I'm okay with it. We've got 2 high schools, and then we've got 2 over here. I think we'll be okay on high school coverage, so let's get our parks done, and then we'll start zoning some things. Again, I like large playgrounds if there's an elder care or a child care facility next to it, and then like here when there is small playgrounds, because that's just nice. And then I don't think we built one yet. Let's give the people a dog park. It's good. It's good value. It's a park that really it has a nice coverage area, but it doesn't cost a lot for upkeep. And then that's commercial and that's commercial. So let's do something like maybe the Paradox Plaza back here. Has fairly decent coverage. Yeah, let's just get people happy with parks. Worry about this corner later. We'll worry about this corner later. Actually, if the train will allow it, let's do this big sucker. I mean, where is it? There it is. I just want to see that this is not gonna... Yeah, I like that. And then what we can do is connect this via some paths. Like just run this, because we're not going to be running these roads any farther. That's it. They're done. So we can bring one in. Let's turn our snap twos back on and bring one in here. I don't really need to be looking at that. And just running it. I mean, there's not a crosswalk here, though, is the only problem. Yeah, it makes it seem kind of weird. But, oh well. I bet I can get another block in there. We might deal with a little bit of train weirdness right at the edge, but I can live with a little bit. Yeah. And then we'll run our path. Did our school upgrade? It did. Sweet. We'll run our path off of here, and we'll bring it down. Let's do this. Let's get it. Let's go grid only and angle. Turn off. There you go. Wow, I got really snappy with the game there. Then we'll just do that. Delete the extra. We may even connect those. What does that look like? With anarchy on. It's fine. And then I want to bring this path, just like... I want it right up against where these houses are going to be, but I want it close. And then same thing. Granted, for these people, it goes right by their house, but... And that gives people just a couple ways in and out of the park. The path does go up a slight incline there, but it'll be alright. They'll be fine with that. And then that gives a lot of really good connectivity over to the park without walking on all of the streets. Okay, so I've put it off long enough. Let's zone. Speaking of, though, let's also take a look at what we've got here. 14 out of 16 academic work, so hopefully by giving them a grant, they'll be able to get 2. We've got to get our campus attractiveness up to 1,800, and I'm going to continue doing it the way I've been doing it this whole time, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I think it's perfectly legit if you're not planning on keeping all this stuff. So we're going to just spam statues. I mean, this stuff's all going to go anyway. And I'm going to rebuild it at the capacity I want it to be. I need 145 more, so it's like, what, 3 more statues? Yeah, that's actually got us 80 over. So hopefully we get there with our academic works. Our student population's looking good, and we're going to continue to have that grow. Because we're now going to come over here and zone. Do I have all the commercial I want? I feel like I want just a little bit more. Just a couple little sections for people to shop. Maybe behind this high school and these tennis courts. And yeah, let's go here by this entrance to the park. And now I feel like we have enough. So now I can come in. Do I have a big park in this area that I don't want to zone over? No. So I can just go swoop to there, get this little section. Well, look at them build. They're like, we've been waiting for you to do this, man. Where you been? And that, and hopefully, as these people move in, we will actually start driving up unemployment to get all of our jobs filled out here. So we did hit the next milestone of 22,000. I was about to say 18,000 and got a few things, but we just got the other milestone that I was hoping to hit because I want to be sure that our garbage is keeping up, and it is getting rather close. So we're going to put this big dude right here, and then we're going to add in the garbage trucks that actually utilize that. And then we're also going to move our recycling centers down. Again, not very realistic to do so. Again, don't care. Because now all of our waste collection centralized, it's not always the best thing to do. But now that I've got this in, we can use these in little offshoots of neighborhoods, kind of off and away from where people are, to be able to bring in the trash. And then he can just send out his big waste transfer trucks. This will not produce any power until after it actually starts receiving some trash. So we'll have to wait a little bit. So water looking decent. Electricity looking great. Garbage collection looking great. We've got great health care or death care throughout the city. We've got good health care. We could maybe do some for over here for the forestry. Fire coverage looking okay, except now that we do have the fire helicopters. Let's sneak in our forestry ranger back here. There we go. That covers almost all of it. So we can probably get another one right back here and take care of the rest. Yeah, cool. And then for disaster coverage, we do not have any type of warning system. Where can I get this guy that it won't overlap a bajillion things? I was hoping to get it right here by my water towers, which I kind of can, but it eats into a house and a rock. You know, I'm okay with it hitting a little bit of that business. Let's save the rock, though. We'll scooch him over. And this should get us a lot of coverage. So I'm just going to find out here. Let's bring him a little more this way. There we go. And there we go. And that covers almost the entire town for disasters. I don't know that tsunamis are currently something I want to protect against. So I think we'll leave it for now. But we are up to 22,000 and we only have 2 disaster shelters. So I am going to add another one over here just to make sure we've got enough. And then because we don't have good coverage to this middle bit, I'm going to add a route coming off of that one and then a route coming off of this one that goes just up like a block away. And that's all you really need is one stop. They'll go to the stops they need. Also, do we have buses in this new area? I don't remember if we ever put buses. We did not. So let's add some buses back here. Pretty much the same pattern that we did the last time. Let's see, so that's, let's go here. There we go. That way it's close proximity to those stops, and they can transfer buses that way. And then bring it back around. And in this area, we'll definitely need some help with additional capacity, because this is going to be, well, I mean, it's high density, so it's going to be a lot of people. So we are starting to see some industrial demand, which means one of two things. Either we're not importing enough stuff, or there's not enough jobs. And since this isn't filling in, I'm thinking it's not exports. There we go. That'll give us a lot of industry space. Do they have good fire coverage and all that out here? Yes-ish. Police coverage, again, where I want them to build, they do. And healthcare. So yeah, they've got everything. Because they won't really build without that. 468, that's all that's holding us back. We could probably... We could honestly probably cheese this a little bit. I bet we could. I really bet we could. And what I mean is building the workers' barracks wherever I can fit them. So I can get like one there. I could probably get one back here. And I could probably get a couple in back here. Well, one. Oh, I never finished my area out that way. I can't get another one there. I could get some up here, but I'm planning on using this space for something. So I don't want to build too many of them. So that gave me 4. It bumped up our worker levels a little bit. It might get there. What I want to come look at is... Oh, no way. Don't do this to me, game. Please, please. Look, we've got 1,800 people in town that want to go to school. Oh my gosh, so help me if this doesn't let me do what I want to do. Oh man, that would be tragic. By the way, are we seeing passengers? Not really. But that's because we really don't have any type of tourism. And that's something that I really want to start to have in the city. So we're going to start with the City Arch. It's a monumental gate that spans over a road and increases tourist capacity for roads by 5%. So they'll bring in a few more tourists, and I'm pretty sure it will fit over an arterial. I think it will. Or not. I really think there's where I want it, right there. Or do I want it? No, I take that back. I want it there. Also, please tell me I didn't zone on the arterial. It said don't tell me, man. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. We'll just get rid of that and pretend that never happened. Awesome. So that takes care of the first one, and that gives us a whopping 31%. Up to now, actually we are getting some tourists. Surprisingly, I don't know where they're coming in from. Oh, and instantly that has 400, so like 2 trains came in last week. Okay. We need to get our bus service to cover back here, though, because people are just currently taking their cars. So we need to make, like, this our final stop, like, right in front of there. So this is going to be a tricky neighborhood to get covered, just because of where everything is here. So I think we'll go one back here, one back here, and then jump across the highway, and then go every other block like that. Give us one back here, and then work our way back. Where's that going to want to go? Wait, that works. Oops, not right there. I don't want 2 stops at the exact same spot. That would be silly. And then work our way back around. And finish it right back at the train station. So hopefully we will see this instantly start filling up. with tourists, and yeah. Well, they're not tourists. Well, it's not over tourists. You're going to All Things Superstore. Good for you. So while we're waiting on both the university, which so help me if you don't hit, really, you're gonna do this to me, aren't you? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this to you. Well, let's zone some more then. Let's try to head this off at the pass. This is really small stuff right here. I must have got that road a little bit crooked. Oh well, you'll be fine. Then we'll do like a little bit here and a little bit here of commercial. And that should be good. How's high school coverage down here? Could be better. Let's do a high school right on this side of town. Let's move this dog park. Get a high school in here. I think it said high school just a second ago, and if I did, well, go ahead, make fun of me in the comments. I'm talking to you, Keeltastic. Keeltastic's like, a YouTuber said my name in a video. He knows who he is. And it's that all commercial. Want a bit of commercial by the train station as well. It's just a good synergy. Let's fill that and that. And let's just make this whole little corner here all commercial. Let's get a little commercial over here by the high school. And then back here. That works. That works. Schnazzily. It's not a word. I could bring that out and then get another connection here, but it'd be kind of pointless because it wouldn't give me any more zoning. It would literally just be to make another connection that I don't think we really need. So I'm not going to do it. Any more commercial than that? Nah, I think that's fine. Not going to zone in that park area. I will zone. No, let's just leave that all open. Let's just leave all of these areas open. That way you're not walking right next to somebody's house. And we'll just put trees and nice little decorations back there, and that'll be lovely. It'll be absolutely lovely. And get all this filled in. And all of that. Ooh, that might be a bit close to the train station for noise for people to live. Yeah. Yeah, let's undo. Let's have a redo on this little area here. Because that's a lot of noise right there. Like this block, it's fine. But let's just go ahead and leave this all commercial. I'm not putting offices over here. Mainly because I don't want to create those type of jobs right now. We're going to need to go a little bit farther commercial this way and over here. The rest of it should be good to go for residential, though. I'm petrified that I'm going to hear that ding, ding, ding of the end of the academic school year before it gets to 1,800 students. I'll just do some weird dragging of the cursor here. Get all that filled in. Even though we have no residential demand, hopefully people will start moving in. Fingers crossed. Good land values. So that's good. And trade school. Oh my gosh. Come on, people. Go to freaking college. Oh, it's elementary holding us back. Really? Oof. We don't have enough elementary schools. All right, well, we're gonna eminent domain the hell out of one of these places over here, and get a school in. So I guess we'll just de-zone that. There's a few residents. It's not like they were educated anyway. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can get there. I'll be so sad if it doesn't get there. This guy, I'm kind of surprised it hasn't, honestly, but we're just gonna go ahead and make it get there. We're gonna extend this out just like that, and then I need this back here anyway to cover where we're gonna add some other stuff, and then we're just gonna, again, these are gonna get deleted later, so we're just gonna spam these dudes. This will just kind of force people to come to work over here. That's essentially what they do, because it just creates a ton more jobs. So let's watch that for just a second and see if we get to that 650. All right, we don't have quite enough barracks, and though I didn't want to do this, this means we're going to have to put trees down again. We'll just put some in these squares too, and that should get us there. Surely 4 more will get us there. Come on, you can do it. 623, that's the highest yet. 630, 631, 33. Oh my gosh. Let's go check on this guy. Yeah, we didn't get it. We did not get it. We will have 1,800 students once these guys work through the education pipeline, but it wasn't in the cards for today. But we're still just right at capacity on elementary. There's 4 of them over there. 2 there, 2 there, 3 in the smaller areas. And this is 2 for that, so we should surely get some people crossing over to go to these guys, especially since there's buses. But wow, that is disheartening. Can we at least get you there? 643, 44, 43, 44. I'm getting excited. Come on. 6 more people. Just come work over here. I'll give you all a raise. Oh, 5. Okay, got to give one guy a raise. Oh, but he quit already. Oh, it's going the wrong way. This is so sad. It's just like right there, teetering on the edge, toying with me, isn't it? Oh, well. We'll just have to let it run. Wait for more citizens to move in. So, that means until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.